Here in the LASARE community, we live comfortably. We have everything we need, and we even have some extra conveniences and commodities. However, there are still some people, some beings rather, that still live beneath their needs. Even the scholars, though, even though they have a bit of a financial need, they still live comfortably because they have perks and they have plenty of benefits from the school. However, the ones that I'm talking about, the ones that live uncomfortably, the ones that need help still, the least, the last, and the lost of the silent community are the cats that live in our walls. These cats don't really contribute as much as people would hope. However, they are still living beings, and of course, as stewards of God, we're to take care of them, and we are to care for them, and of course, love them just as one of our own. Here in this video, we are going to be showing you that's the kindness that we can be doing for them, how we can help them, and of course, give them the love that they deserve as part of our community.
Stray cats are considered vulnerable members of the community. They aren't exactly members of the society, per se, but the fact that they have no human companion means that they are subject to substandard means of living. They too, after all, are God's creations as well, and we, stewards of His creation, have a duty to preserve life regardless of its form.
How do we care for them? How do we make them feel loved? How do we let them know that God cares for them? Today, we volunteered to feed the cats roaming around campus. We spent time with them, showed them affection, and treated them as though they were our own. Just because they're considered strays, homeless, and live without proper caretakers does not mean that we give other animals precedence over them. They all deserve love equally. In a financially sufficient society, it is hard to imagine that there are those who live with almost nothing. That's what people see in the LASARE community. It is apparent, however, that there are still those who don't have enough to get by. We see them every day. For those of us that love animals, it is their presence that makes our day. They are our campus cats.
The LASARE University became a home for all of us. From the very start, we are always reminded through teachings of moral values and intellect that for us, humans, to live in solidarity and dignity, we must take care of all of the creations that the Almighty made to flourish in these precious lands. Humanity created a world of themselves, and little did we know that we brought some drastic changes to our environment, especially for these cute little beasts. Cats place themselves worthy as our sly companion and thus provide a special peace in our hearts. Cats, in general, made us think of what kind of world we truly live in. Just by seeing these poor kittens on the sidewalks, our hearts crumpled in pity, and so our effort to perform this little act for our feline companions are our step to give the cats in DLSU the best of their 9 lives.